Hey everybody, welcome back to It's Not Real. Today we're going to see what happens if we try and take off in an airplane with the engine shut off. We're going to San Francisco, Peru. In xplane 11, the code for that airport is SPTE. I don't even know if the thing really exists because if you look in Google Maps or Google Earth, you can't find a runway there at all. But it's a really great place to simulate a flight from. So we're going to take 4 different configurations and see what happens, which gives us the best takeoff, which gives us the best range. We're going to try a 172 with 1 notch of flaps, the Cessna 172 clean, a Piper Cub, which will be clean, and an Ask 21 motor glider. And we'll see which one does the best. Which one do you think? Okay, here we are in a Cessna 172, top of the hill, runway 30. It's calm, clear, and the conditions will stay the same for each aircraft. And I have all electrics on, just the fuel is off. And pull up to the marks, choose that as our starting point. Okay, let's take off if we can. There's a side slope on this runway which also makes it a little tricky. You're not just going straight down a hill, you've got a side slope you got to deal with. A little tricky for taxiing. According to the internet, I'm supposed to fly this thing at about 65 knots indicated for best glide. We're airborne. Okay, I'm going to use that river as a target. Trying to hold close to the 65, and I don't think I'm going to make that water. Good news is we can take off without any engine. Bad news is we're not going to go real far. Okay, guess that's about it for that one. Here we go. Okay, here we are at the marks again. We're in the same 172, only we have no flaps, so we're clean. Let's see what happens. Farther before I'm taking off this time. Definitely makes a little better glider. I might almost make the river. If I hold my feet up, I might clear those treetops. I don't know, it's a judgment call, but I think if I cheat just a little bit there, I think I'd make the water. Oh, come on, baby. Whoa, that was close. Okay, here we are in the Piper Cub. This thing was brutal to get going up here. Now I can't even get it to stay on. Oh no. Don't dive on me, baby. Oh. Okay, this isn't a demonstration of my flying skills on this. We're supposed to be doing something like 50 miles an hour according to the internet. And I'm hoping that that's miles per hour, not knots, that I'm looking at, because the speed feels about right. It's a very calm feeling about these nice light old airplanes. That said, don't know if it's a great glider. It's doing pretty close to the same as the 172 clean. It's eerily quiet with the engine off. Well, I think I'm clearing the trees a little better than the 172. So it's a slower glider, but I think maybe just a touch more range. Okay, speed's getting down. Let's make some noise. Okay, here we are in the motor glider. I couldn't get away from that airplane in time, but I still took off under gravity. He didn't pull me into the air. Definitely appears that this is the way to go if you're going to glide. Use a glider. We're heading off toward the same target. Well, I definitely think it's a no-brainer. Which way to go when you want to glide? So I'm just assuming that that red triangle on the speedometer is something close to my best glide speed. So since I'm doing that much better than the airplanes, let's see if we can make it back home. I'll keep it a fairly gentle turn. I think we're going to make it home. Well, we found out how feasible it is to take off in an airplane with the engine turned off. As long as you have the right runway, you can actually do it. Pretty cool. We also found out that gliders make the best gliders. See you next time.